What is up, good people? It's your boy Hima, and in this video I'm going to talk about support and resistance. So what is support and resistance? Imagine you are having a fight with your husband or your wife, and at the end of the day one of you have to sleep at the couch. So you come down and sleep at the couch. Now, the highest point a price will go before having a correction is resistance, and after having a correction where it will come and stay, that price area is support. So that's your basic definition of support and resistance. But why do we have to learn about support and resistance? Well, that's a good question. By learning about support and resistance, you can identify where to buy in and where to sell, and you can use this knowledge to utilize your trading strategy for maximize your profits. So enough chit chat, let's jump into the charts and I'll show you how to identify support and resistance levels. I'm down at the charts, guys. So if you have your computer or your phone, make sure when you watch this video you have your charts on so you can do this exercise with me as we go. Alright, so I'm at the Bitcoin chart. Alright, so first of all, what I usually do is, oh by the way, this is tradingyou.com, and don't forget to hit that like button. Alright, that will help the video and the algorithm and help more people like you find this video. So whenever I am in a chart, what I do is I first identify support and resistance levels before I'm buying into anything, and I'm looking at the chart. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so let me get my highlighter. So first we'll identify resistance levels. Like I told you, you fight, and then voila, you come to an end, and that's your resistance. Again, you have a fight. You had enough of it. Alright. Oops. Hold on. So that's your resistance. So this is also another resistance levels. Another major resistance levels. And this is also a resistance level. And this and this. Hold on. Yeah, over there. Now that we have identified resistance levels, let's jump into identify support levels. So again, mind you, I'm in Bitcoin. You can do this in any possible chart that you want. It's pretty much everywhere. Oops. Alright, so you had the fight, you come down, and then you spend the night at the couch. Your support level, another support level, another support level, another support level, another one, and another one. Alright, so let's do one chart. Alright, I have Tesla over here. Tesla is everyone's favorite. Ignore all of these. This is like my doodles. Alright, so I already drawn red lines over here. Ignore these lines, of course, red dots. So these are key resistance levels. Let's draw up some support levels. Support here, here, and of course here. Alright, so let me move this back down a bit. Alright, now okay, so those are the basic resistance and support levels. Alright, so always you have the peak and then the reversal, and whenever there's a reversal, that is your resistance. Alright, so that means the price is not going above that level because there's so much selling pressure. Support is basically, it's gonna come down and it's gonna stay in a certain area, and it won't go further down because there's so much buying pressure. Alright, there's more buying pressure than selling pressure, and that's why we are seeing that resting area. Okay, so that's basically it. Now, how we can utilize this in our trading strategy? Let's go back to Bitcoin again. Whenever you do this, make sure to draw a trend line. So it's basically easier. It's like rather than drawing dots, it's easier. So let me draw this support line over here. This is a key resistance area. All right, It doesn't have to be perfect, just like get an idea. So this is a support area, this is a resistance area, and of course what I want to show you guys in Bitcoin is this key level. I'll get back to it. So we have over here is a major support zone, and this is right now, this spiraling thing is called accumulation or consolidation. All right, as you can see, we have buying pressure over here. That's why we didn't break below this level and come to $20,000. So this is how you can utilize this. All right, if you're putting a short-term trade, we are at $33,811. We are at $33,802. You've identified this resistance level. You have identified this support level. Now you know the price is most likely from here will go up. All right, so you can put a trade over here and then exit at this resistance level, and you can have your stop loss at this support level. All right, always have a stop loss, keep that in mind. Or you could wait till it gets to this level again, which it will at some point in the future, and you can enter over here and then exit over here. With Bitcoin, and by the way, this is not financial advice, this is just for education. I'm just telling you how to use this strategy so for your trading. Okay, so Bitcoin I think will come to this level, I'll explain why, and then head back to 20k. But of course that's in my head, that's the most likely scenario. And if you're entering the trade over here, your stop loss should be this $28,000 mark, because that's where the price lastly came and retraced back to. Okay, so maybe draw a line over there, so you know that's your stop loss. All right, so now that's how you utilize this support and resistance into your trading strategy. But of course, do not use this as a sole indicator. You need to have a thesis for your trading journey to get maximum profits. And of course, support and resistance lines will be a huge favor, and you have tools to identify these levels like Fibonacci, trend line, Gann fans, etc. Now about this line, I have to say this is a head and shoulders pattern. So you have the shoulders, this whole thing is a head, shoulders. Usually a head and shoulders pattern is a bullish reversal pattern, meaning that the stock will, or the crypto will come down, which it did. Usually once this happens, we have a trace back to this level and then it comes down. So I think in Bitcoin's case, this will happen. I've been talking about this in my videos, so I've been predicting it. That's the most likely scenario that will happen. All right, because right now institutions are playing a huge game. I of course talk about that in this Wyckoff video. Have a look. So let's jump into Tesla and see how you can utilize that this strategy for Tesla. So what I usually do is I usually draw a trend line. You have your trend line over here. Look at that, that's a beautiful trend line. Oh wait, so this is Apple. Many apologies. Okay, so I already drawn a trend line. Okay, now we have our support and resistance line. So with a trend line, basically for you to draw a trend line, you need to have 3 troughs like this for it to qualify as a trend line. In this case, it did. So a trend line is basically giving you key support areas of a trend. All right, it could be a downtrend or an uptrend. In a downtrend, a trend line should have, for you to draw a trend line, you need to have 3 troughs like this. Of course, you can draw it over here, but you get my idea. So if you're drawing a trend line in a downtrend, you need to have 1, 2, and 3 touching this line in a trend. So now we can draw a trend line for Tesla. So what happened here with Tesla is we broke the trend line. So usually you enter the trend line, when it touches, you have your stop loss at a 10 or 15%, and you exit minute it breaks the trend. All right, so in Tesla's case, it did. And now what will most likely happen is usually we have a retracement back to this level, all right, and then head down. And as for Tesla, $600 valuation for Tesla is crazy. All right, so many people are shorting the market right now, including Michael Berry. Hope he knows him. he's that guy in the Big Short movie. And of course, these are the key support areas that I've identified. Of course, you can do it as yourself. Like I told you, it's very easy. All right, this is support. And the other important thing that you have to remember is previous highs becomes later support. Of course, this was a previous high, and as you can see, this range over here was Tesla came and bounced back. Again, it came back and bounced back. All right, so that's how you figure out support and resistance lines, and keep that logic in mind. That's a basic principle that you have to remember. Okay, so and another major support level will be over here. And of course another support level will be over here. You can of course draw a Fibonacci, which I will do a video about in the coming week. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you learned something. It's very basic, it's very simple. This is not rocket science. People out there in the internet are trying to make this complex, but it's not. Alright, so hope you learned something. Again, this is not financial advice. This is only for educational and entertainment purposes only. That being said, I'll see you guys in another video. And if you enjoyed, and if you're still here so far, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.